Was the birth of the independent woman the death of a two-parent household? I feel like
No.
I'm gonna say no to that. I agree with them.
So ain't no correlation with it, because if we just said everything we just said, that kind of segues into that topic I just brought up. If you tell him, go ahead.
But it does, but even before you can say like the whole, we'll just take it all the way back before the whole women's right and, civil rights and all that, everyone to get in their stuff. There were situations in households where there were two parents together and one parent may have went to go get a pack of cigarettes at the store and just never came back. So she had to wear a couple different hats to make sure those kids were provided for. And then sometimes there were situations too, even, we're going way back, but the man is going off to war and he doesn't come back, unfortunately. Something happened. She's got to step up again. So I don't think that's the death. Even if you move it forward, most women do not sit there and have
water whipping
kids to do it on their own. Mm-hmm. But some younger women now are at a place before they even get the kid. Let me do a couple of these things that are on my I want to do, be, and conquer list before I partner with someone else and then have a kid. So I don't think it's a death of the independent woman being a death of a two-parent household. I'm actually thinking more of the independent woman in this age is kind of stalling out, people coming together and like getting married a little sooner in life versus later.
Mm-hmm. So at some point, something changed though. Something killed the two-parent household.
Yikes!
So we can't act like it's not. It's nothing, right? Because it really something happened. Who go ahead.
Who says two-parent households have been killed?
We talking about it's kind of proven that it's really killing. We don't. It's not as much as it used to be.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, there are so many factors. If we're gonna talk specifically about, Black communities, the reasons why there may not be as many two-parent households, but that we could go down so many different rabbit holes.
Let's do it.
With that alone.
Let's do it.
Well, mass incarceration obviously is one of them. I think education is also a thing. Like, and I guess it does kind of go into. It's a bit related to what you said earlier about independent women. So, like, women are more educated now, making more money and things like that.
Right. So that's
but also with my point earlier about men struggling with trying to figure out their identity. That's not wrapped up in being a provider.
So didn't men have the identity before? What did the men's identity change?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
When they realized that they had to be held to a higher standard. So, like, you don't just bring home the bacon. Now you actually, maybe you need to cook and clean, or maybe you need to do things around the home to help balance out the domestic stuff. Like, maybe you need to help with childcare responsibilities and things like that. Maybe you need to be emotionally present.
We water whipping.
That's a good point on the emotional side. I'll give you that one.
I think things like child support killed the two-parent. I think it's just in general, things like that killed it. So it's too easy to go on without the man. It's too much, And at the same time, as men, it's become normal to leave, So this generation is going through, kind of what we saw. So you got most kids now grew up in the crack age where, you didn't have both parents or one parent left. So it's just different. But I think programs like that killed a single household in general. And I'm not saying something's wrong with child support. Don't get me wrong. But things like that are not to make two family households. I don't think a woman being independent has killed it. I think it's been other factors. I think anything.
Sexual discipline.
Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. That's a part of it. Yeah. Yeah, people. It's also less tolerance to sex. I mean, less tolerance from women. So,
but why is it less tolerance from women?
Back in the day, the lady down the street, they would have had kids with the same guy. Nowadays, that ain't, that's different. So, it's just less tolerated. I mean, you cheat now, you done.
Because the woman is very independent now.
Nah, I just think it's less tolerance. I don't think it has nothing to do with independence.
Okay.
Society frowns on that.
I think women are also more happier than they were back in the day. Like, there were a lot of miserable women, depressed women.
How though? How you feel like
that were being beat on?
Talk about
it. Doors.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
And they couldn't leave because they were tied to this man financially.
Good point.
So I guess that brings us back to independence again.
That's what I'm saying. The birth of the independent woman.
Or men could just meet us where we are. Like, women are evolving. Women are evolving. We are really striving to be our best selves. We are healing. Women are in therapy, getting help. I think that this moment in time is just really calling men to, like, just be more. And you're either going to answer to that call or you're not.
See that? He's done. If he don't, is he done? How long you gonna wait on him to answer to that call?
So let me ask this question too.
Wait. Question. She didn't answer the question though.
I was 18's on the maximum, flipping O's through my late teens like a spatula. Fast as I can bag it up, move it out and add it up. Wasn't too long before my jewelry started